I would just like to add in there that this is why the cost of buying goods and services in America goes up, because the government makes it so difficult on small businesses. And Mr. Smith, you just outlined the perfect example why. It's government abuse and oversight that is causing you to spend far more money than you ever should in order to run your business and legally sell firearms to Americans. I'd like to talk with you all for a few minutes. There is a gun store in Georgia that needs to be recognized. They've also been a victim of the ATF. Adventure Outdoors, they've been in business for over 40 years. They're one of the largest firearm dealers in the United States of America. Myself, along with several of my colleagues, we showed up there because they had a raid that just recently happened in March. They are used to, the Wallaces that own the store are used to dealing with the ATF, just like you all are. They're used to the audits, and they normally work with Georgia ATF agents. But what happened in March was unbelievably different and unprecedented. The ATF showed up with what they called their special force, and it was 16 ATF agents coming from all over the country, mostly from Democrat states and Democrat cities that have very strict gun laws. So you can already see their mindset. Here's what came out of it. After an audit, the ATF found 3 violations. All 3 of the violations were just as you described, Mr. Schuler. They were administrative errors. But one of these so-called violations could be serious, and it could cost them their FFL, which they will fight, and they may have to go to court. So just as you were talking about, Mr. Smith, spending just unknown amounts of money and having to be prepared to do so as a business owner is a very high risk to putting you out of business. They're waiting to hear the decision, of course, and we will stand by and be very engaged with them on this. But they're trying to find out, will they have their FFL revoked, just as you did, Mr. Schuler.